You have one?
I have one.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji 28th Sunday service. At this time, please rise and join us in doing Gassho and meditation.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida.
Please remain standing and turn to page 46 in your service book. We'll be singing VANDANA to SARANA. Once again, page 46.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Om the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Please remain standing and now turn to page 43 in your service book for Gatha SHUE, the English version.
We are joined together, gather here, all as one. Even though we are in this world of constant change, together we live out, embracing Buddha's
You may be seated. Turn to we'll be doing the chanting of TANBUTSUGE on page 57 through 61, read by Minister Marcos, and then we'll be doing Nembutsu Eko on page 65. So once again, page 57 through 61, and then page 65. Thank you.
지혜 무게 조려시성 지가 신경 계려신시 쇼쿠덕구주 가교쇼진 닌주부 간니시 구도구 요도 세이사이 도호 보다이신 오조아 I take refuge in the Buddha, your palms together in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. We vow to give equally to all this marital truth together to raise the mind of body and awaken to the realm of serenity and joy. Namandava, 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 Namandava.
And now we'll be having members' reflections. Reverend will be speaking on behalf of reflecting on Buddhist and Memorial Services, and then we'll have a Dharma talk.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandava, Namandava, Namandava. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning, everyone. Before I start my Dharma talk, I want to share important word from the Master Engl 500 years ago, how to listen with the heart. One, you should listen these messages as this is the very first time. Two, you should listen as this message is for you alone. Three, you should listen as this is the last time you will ever do so in your life. This is Master Eno 500 years ago. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. You are following, watching at the YouTube channel, and you came here today. We really appreciate your presence today because our reflection today will be about memorial service and services in the temple, memorial services. This will be the temple. But before I start the talk, I'd like to, when you say about the memorial service, to you remember or bring some memories from a loved one. If you can share with me what kind of perception, what kind of things you can feel until today about a loved one. Could be dad, mom, brother, sister, grandpa, grandma. People passed before us, a loved one, bring us some kind of important things in our heart. Yeah? If you can share, if you not only, I say, good memories, but if this good is, it can be something you couldn't agree to with them, you could see them, this is a negative way of thinking from them, I cannot do like them. If you want to really feel comfort to share, I'd like to ask about this today, because this relates with this memorial service and the services and the Buddhism. Yeah? Because Buddhism is one question we have to solve. We are going to die. The death is a big concern of human. We are going to die. 100%. Is there someone has some memory from, oh, this is my dad, my mom, or my grandpa, I took, I have this, something important things in my character, in my personality, or my, yeah. Is there someone want to share? This is from my dad, this is from my... No? People... Don't force you if you don't want to talk, don't need to talk, yeah. It's only free. If you want to share, you can share. If you don't want to share. But I know I have, because my dad passed this year, on July 3. I know how he comes very often to me to give me, inspiring me a lot of things about my way of living here. I think you bring these memories in your mind is really important. I know we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people here, but each one of you has special memories, positive, or we say positive or negative from our perspective, but yeah. For me, my dad was an inspiration. Yeah, he was an inspiration. Instead, I felt him as really first very selfish one, but he lives only as he was, an ordinary human being, not pretend nothing, not trying to be famous, not trying, no, only live. He lived as a human being. This is the most important thing. Yeah, his legacy and taken from him, only as we are. then can memorial service can change our perception of reality of this self? Do you think it can change? Why we do memorial service? Why we come to the temple to service? Yeah, maybe it looks like old-fashioned to come here to listen. But when you go to every place here in our world, what we can find? Conflict. Only conflict. Yeah? In a big picture, our conflict about ours as a human, global warming, we are destroying the nature, we are not destroying the nature, is what's happening with our planet or what's going to happen to, yeah? If you come for our country here, the conflict against the USA and China, Russia, Iran, Afghanistan, Syria, a lot of Cuba, a lot of conflict every time. And when you go more to our society, we can find Republicans, Democratic, Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, or black or white or LGBT and others different, all conflict. But you go more and you come for yourself, for this, for example, oh, that guy is not vaccinated, this guy, I'm vaccinated, we have conflict too. Come to the temple, don't come to temple, conflict. My wife's opinion is my wife, my opinion, conflict. Every place we have conflict. But this conflict is not, we are become more aware right now. But every time in all history of humanity, we have this kind of conflict. Never change. Never, never, never. Conflict every place, every time. Then if you can see, we are a microscope, a micro word about our society, and our society is reflect in our individual. This is conflict. Why conflict are generated? Because this self, myself, is the origin of all conflict. I'm right, you are wrong. I agree, I don't agree. I believe, I don't believe. This is all human. We hear what you usually, you select what you want to listen. And our word society only, they give you information, what? Because your selective mind, what do you want to listen? What do you want to listen, you listen. But why you have memorial service? Because opposite is what you need to listen. What you need to listen to what you want to listen, there is a big, big, big difference. Can you reflect? What we have problems in the world? Because we want to what? We want to listen. Not we need to listen. Where is the place we can listen? What we need to listen? How the place say, how you are egotistical one, how you are very selfish one, how you can reflect, how you can I think this way, you think this way. Reflect about that is only here. You don't have place to make you reflect. Only you listen what you want to listen. Don't listen what you need to listen. If you go to the media, you select what you want to listen. They transmit only it's convenient for them, not what we need. We realize we are in really I want to know. I want to know and I don't know is the same thing. It means I don't know. I don't know take us to this darkness. What do you say darkness? Darkness means, yeah, we don't have any place to go because you cannot, what? I don't know, yeah. If I go, I'm going this way is correct, I'm going that way is correct, I got it. And the one place say to you is in the tradition we can find. What does mean tradition? Tradition reveals a lot of things people experience in their life, and you can bring a lot of lessons for us. But we only when we listen, oh yeah, but we go out, we forget again. That's the reason we have memorial service. We have a service. Memorial service is not for them. It's for you. It's for me. Yeah? When you bring important memories about things, we bring memories, not memory, but we bring our way of life. What they did, we continue doing. We repeat the same things. We continue making troubles in the world in the same way. Because we, humans, we think we are the center of everything. And this self think I'm the center of everything. And this country think this country is the center of everything. Yeah? But the result we cannot, we don't need to say what is the result of this action. All of this thinking, all of this verbalization. Yeah? This is our karma. This is karma. Karma is what you express as action, what do you think, what you verbalize is called the karma. But how karma is made? How the karma appears? We cannot avoid. Karma is our expression of living. This is karma. And when you feel, this situation is growing worse, not growing worse, was here every time. It's impermanence. Yeah? If we have to feel again a little bit more poverty, yeah? We say poverty, but what does mean poverty? Because some people, they live lesser than $1 per day. They can be happier than us. Yeah? We have all comfort here. But yeah, this is all we can reflect. But where the place to reflect? Who makes us to reflect? Is tradition, is history, is people passed before us. And for our convenience, we come here, this is convenient, I come here to actually to do one memory of my loved one, but actually you are only very selfish. You are only doing for yourself because we select when you want, how you want, you do all you want. This is human. This is me, this is you, this is I. Yeah? We cannot change. That's the reason that when you say connection, religion, what does it mean? Connection. In English, I don't know why you write connection very wrong way. Connection actually is the correct way is Latin word X. Yeah. But in America, they correct me every time I put. I prefer connection X because axis mean axis. That you have a fan like that, yeah, and you put the axis here. And in Chinese character, what does mean religion? SHUE. SHUE is axis, is the main. Kyo, teaching, main teaching. Because if you remove this axis from the fan, all things you think is correct melt. Yeah? Main teaching, religion. Religion in Latin is religere. Religere means you reflect on yourself. Relegare is you connect with something higher than you. Higher is our concept of dualism. Higher means the wisdom. Yeah, the wisdom. This is religion means. And our sect is Jodo Shinshu. Shin. Shu. Shu is the same kanji of axis. The axis is the truth. Makoto. This is truth. Yeah. How is the place when we connect with the truth? Is listen to a loved one, people passed before us, tradition. That's the reason we have memorial service. To you at least give you time to rethink about yourself. To really think about yourself. Not do you want to listen, but you need to listen. And Buddhism says, Jodo Shinshu, that Pure Land says, this doesn't work for you. I do Nam Amidabs doesn't work for you. You cannot good price in Vegas. You cannot make you healthier, more stronger. Only show you as you are. But if you don't know who you are, where you are, how you can get the next destination? This is the important point in here. Memorial services is to you be aware who you are, where you are. Master Enyo used to say, you can be a good scholar, you can know about 84,000 sutras in Buddhism. You have 84,000 sutras in Buddhism. We can say it. But if you don't know about death, about that, you are a foolish one. The big concern of ours human, we are going to die. But we cannot accept, we cannot understand. We say, oh, life is beautiful, life, but we say life, let's respect life, but let's respect death too. Yeah? If you don't know about death, you cannot know about life. Of course, death and life is only our judgmental mind too. Actually, in Buddhism, where you go to your darkness, you realize Your opinion doesn't matter. What you think, what you do, who you are, doesn't matter. Can you understand? This is Muga. Mu in Chinese character Mu is less, selfless, less. And Ga, self. No self. No self is the true self. More you go to the reality doesn't matter if you think, you don't think, you agree or don't agree. If the humans want or humans don't want, can you understand? The reality doesn't matter. Reality is something we cannot describe and cannot say is good or bad. Reality is reality. Our struggle is to go from this self-reality to deep reality. Awakening for the true reality. This is Shinshu, the main reality. Is the Buddhas. Buddhas don't tell us that this is right or wrong. Never. Shakyamuni Buddha never told only life is great, only life is beautiful. Never told it. This is our concept of life. Be young is good, be elderly is bad. You have money is good, you don't have money is bad. Yeah? Yesterday I went to Time supermarket there. There was a homeless clothes lady there. And she was very comfortable with 4 chickens sleeping in her side there. And I gave her an apple there. Yeah. But every time I come close to her, I pass for her, I pretend I didn't see her. Yeah. This is human. We are not really, we don't have really compassion. Yeah? But sometimes remind me, and gave her an apple there. But then she felt very discriminated because she closed her face, her foot, because she is a homeless. This is what we do every day, everything. Yeah? This is our conflict we do. Yeah? But something tell you, go to compassion too, at the same time. This is what we have to realize. Our 3 poison. In Buddhism, 3 poison is hatred, desire, ignorance. This is all the source of our suffering we have. These 3 sources make us, all kind of suffering. But how is the antidote? How is the remedy, the medicine for that? Yeah. Yes. Compassion. Compassion. Yeah. Compassion is the wisdom of Buddhist compassion. Compassion is connection. Connection means common axis. In Latin, common axis. Yeah. Is Buddha's aspiration. Your suffering is my suffering. Your happiness is my happiness. I cannot become Buddha if you don't become Buddha first. I will help you to become Buddha. Buddha is a symbol of enlightened one, awakened one. No suffering. No self. No self. So you go to your no self and you encounter something common. Common is coaxis, connected. It's what we are all connected. We don't have this. We think in a span of time, but actually, the span of time is this creation of us too. We have only moment by moment, and they never come back anymore. And this moment is not the thinking. It's only living permanence. Every day, you are going to die. Yeah? But this death is not something you only is the cycle of what is this nature, yeah? Impermanence. And the Shakyamuni realized about that, but he told, "Oh, I cannot explain about that for people. People cannot understand me about what does mean enlightenment." But he kept continue here to spread the Dharma, to understand. Because we human, we can understand only in dualism way. What is enlightenment, what is not enlightenment, what is right, what is wrong. We only every time in the concept. But to enlightenment is overcoming concept, overcome what I think, I don't think, is selfless. Yeah? This is the reality. And what can tell us about this reality, closer to go to the real compassion, is in our, what to say, history, is in our moment right now, to reflect, to listen. What we need to listen, not what you want to listen. I hope you can have families related with this temple or other temple, I don't know, but please follow correctly the calendar of the memorial services of your loved one. Respect, ask the minister about what does mean this memorial service. And when, in our tradition, what does mean give a Buddhist name? Buddhist name means you become disciple of Buddha. You don't need to die to become disciple of Buddha. Yeah? You get your Buddhist name. Yeah? Is a confirmation. Is a symbol. Yeah? A symbolic way to express you become. That means I will follow. Yeah? Not what I want, I do want. I follow the truth. This is Dharma name's meaning. And when people pass away, please call the minister in charge to do that bedside ceremony. It's important to get bedside ceremony too. Or before a loved one pass away, you feel they know they are going to call the minister to do the bedside ceremony. And respect this, all kind of memorial service. This memorial service is the only way we can connect your loved one, because no one tell you what do you need to listen. No one. Only the real compassion, can make us to move. This is the reason we can listen when you are in despair, when we are in these hard times, we can listen a little bit more. If you can realize how many religions, services or classes are related with religion right now in all internet, in different kind of YouTube channels like that we have. A lot. Yeah? But it's really hard. Once say you, is to come here. Only this is made for you. Only for you. Yeah? You don't come here to solve all problems of the world, but you have to solve your own problem first. Your own problem that is, I'm going to die. Is death. I'm going to die, and who I am, where I'm going. Yeah, this is the big concern of our human. This is what the Master Renu tells. 84,000 sutras you can read, you can be a good scholar, but if you don't know about your own death, you are most ignorant person. This is the reason religion, there is important meaning. We take refuge in the tradition. Actually, it's not that. Well, one hint I can give you, very important hint, how to live. You cannot make nothing. You cannot transform nothing. Not you. Yeah? Think as it is. Human cannot do nothing. It's our human action actually is a delusion, we think. But we have to be compassionate. We have to have compassion. Yeah? Compassion. No expect you receive something for do something. Compassion is involved with others. And we can involve with the other when we meet each other. You meet you in them, then in you. Oneness. This is contemplation. And the contemplation. Contemplation means look at the thing as it is, not from your point of view. Don't be used, controlled by your mind, but make conscious through the mind. Through the mind. It's different. Mind controls. But from the mind, we try to reflect. Don't try to only, we cannot make nothing, only contemplate and be compassionate one. Humbleness. We don't say gratitude because our gratitude is a very selfish gratitude. I listen to this teaching, I become very, thank you. This is all false. It's only your ego working. This is what Shina realized. And then listen is a way when we connect. Yeah? We are only can think in dualism. Then we listen. Come to you. Not you. Come to you. Come to you. And we, yeah. And you go to forget again. We start doing the same thing. And you listen again. Okay, this is big hint, connection, religion, memorial service, respect the dates, and you do memorial service, come to the temple for the service, or at least in this time, listen to the Dharma at the home. Yeah, it's really important to find your true self. Memorial service is not for them, memorial service is for you, is for me. Your reality and the deep reality is different. I born alone, I die alone. I came alone, I go alone. This is Shakyamuni realize this is what we see the world. Yeah? When the world transforms in without you, without me, there is a true world, true reality. This is Namo Amitabha. Realize about the true word, working. And the Hongan is the working of this wisdom of Buddha, working to realize about that. This is here, yeah? Your hands together in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend, for the precious Dharma. At this time, everyone, if you could stand up, we're going to be singing ONDOKUSAN #1. In your service book, it's on page 112, and it's going to be the English version. Again, page 112.
Oh, sorry, this is a Japanese version.
Oh, sorry, Japanese version.
The traditional Japanese word version.
Please stand, thank you. Please join us in Gatha Nenbutsu Meditation on page 127. And that concludes our service for today, but before we go on, we do have a few announcements and a few reminders. On December 4th, on Saturday, we just started a new board dance class. The teacher is Jean Koser, and if you'd like to join us, it's going to be at 9:30 in the morning till 11:30. I'm sorry, you may be seated. And then Sunday, on next Sunday, we're going to have regular service at 9 o'clock. And then back to December again. December 12th, Sunday, we have Bodai Day service at 9 a.m. And then the following Sunday, on the 19th, we have temple cleaning up at 9 a.m. And then on December 26th, the day after Christmas, we have mochi pounding. It's going to be 10 o'clock. And if you could donate mochi rice or the filling, it'd be greatly appreciated. And that is about all the reminders I have for this coming rest of the month and next month. And at this time, we just want to thank you so much for joining us today. And please join us for some refreshments downstairs. Thank you for being present. Thank you.
Thank you.